We're back. Scuf Gaming Showdown. Get your Scuf controller. Scuf Gaming, of course, you got the paddles on the back of your controller. It lets you jump, lets you knife without ever taking your thumbs off the joysticks. Nothing but accuracy, my friends. I'm Chris Puckett, joined by Benson. And on tonight's Scuf Showdown, we got the number 3 going up against number 4 in the MLG COD League right now. Of course, the top 8 move on to Anaheim. These two teams looking like pretty much securing a spot if they keep playing like they did in the first half of the COD League. EnVy sitting at 19-9. You got FaZe Black right behind them in that 4th place, trying to catch up some ground here on EnVy. A match here would be a big opportunity to do so. So FaZe Black comes out swinging, Benson. Now we got EnVy poised to make a comeback in Search and Destroy. You're muted.
What? I'm muted?
You're not muted anymore.
I'm not muted anymore? Okay, good. You had me scared there.
Our audio guy unmuted you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, audio guy. I appreciate the unmute. That really probably helps with the whole talking and conversing thing. But yeah, as I was going to say, S&D, we touched on it a little bit before. I really think that EnVy should take this no problem. I really do. They just so dominant S&D already. Plus, add FaZe up to the mix, kind of like it should be a done deal. However, we've seen a lot of upsets happen in the COD League, so I can't really say that yet. But going back to your point about, the COD League and the catch-up race, realistically, both of those two teams now, all they need to focus on, as weird as this is going to say, because obviously you want to win every single game you play, right? But as long as you go 2-1 every day now, you're fine. That's absolutely fine. You just never really want to have one of those days where you go negative. 0-3s can't happen at this point. 1-2s, you probably afford to maybe have 1 or 2 days where you can go 1-2. The rest, you need to be at least going positive.
I like it. I'm getting spammed by fans sending me messages here, but I definitely think this is one of those matches where you have to try your hardest. If you are two teams within 1 placement against each other, it's basically like earning double points if you're able to get the win.
Right.
Not only are you delivering a loss for the other squad, you're gaining a win. That's definitely going to help you get back into this one. As I look at my stats one more time, I have my ESR papers here from earlier. Fantastic. Ron, I don't have the stats. Bring them up. There they are. We got EnVy with a 68% overall win ratio. FaZe Black at 17-11. So if FaZe Black wins here, they're 18-11. EnVy's now 19-10. They're within a single match. And remember, they still have 2 more to go tonight. Both teams will play Denial. Both teams will play EG. So if FaZe Black is able to somehow deliver a blow to EG as well as EnVy on the night, they could easily see themselves tying Optic Gaming for a top 2 spot if Optic has a rough day tomorrow. So all of this stuff going on at the top, and you got to remember that this is most likely going to affect some seeds going into the playoffs in Anaheim. Really important matches, especially on nights like this when you're facing off with 3 teams in the top 4.
Yeah, completely agree. Seeds as well. That's something I don't think a lot of people really think about. There's more kind of talk about just finish top 8, just finish top 8, just finish top 8. But, realistically, top 8 is great and all, but everyone's playing the game to win. No one wants to just place 8th and walk away. You want to be trying to win the event when you finally get there. So seeds are a really, really important factor. So if you can just finish at 1 place higher, it could be the massive, massive difference between who you play come Anaheim and, potentially playing one of the top teams.
I like it. So waiting on just one more invite. EnVy deciding who's going to be hosting. We're going to be getting into the action any moment. Handsome Merc has just sent me an invite. You get one, Ben?
I think, yeah, I got one from Merc. See, Merc always comes in clutch.
He's so good to us. I like this Merc guy. He's a captain for a reason. And a gentleman. Handsome Merc, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here we go. Game number 2. I'm guessing the map. I think it's going to be Sovereign.
You reckon Sovereign?
I don't know why.
Sovereign Search and Destroy.
Go to my screen. What are we getting? What's it going to be? Is it Sovereign? Is it Sovereign? Oh, we're unable to join. Don't go to my screen.
Oh, I'm unable to join as well.
Okay, that's great news. I thought I was the only one, and then it was going to get weird. All right. If you guys haven't had this issue, the Xbox One is quite the annoyance when trying to join games.
Oh,
have you mastered it yet, Ben? I've seen you streaming nonstop.
So I've been
the
on that
secret?
grind. So the secret for me is you push the Y button to bring up the friends list and you scroll to the party. And once you're in the party, you can join people's games. If you're not in the party, you can't join the games. They patched this recently, but still, it's just so. It's so like it was such a perfect system the way it was with the invite system. Why change it? Why ruin it? But I hope they patch it back to how it used to be on the 360 because that's so simplistic. I've actually gone back to playing on the 360 when I play with viewers and fans now because it's just so much easier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the game doesn't play as well, but it's a small sacrifice to make my life just 1,000 times easier. So.
Well, Ben, I don't think I'm gonna be able to join EnVy's host, so I'm gonna bring up the stream from Parasite's end. Are you able to get in?
No, right. I'm trying to join again, but it's just the little spinning joining game session. So I think I'm probably in the same position. I think we'll have to have a look at one of their perspectives and see how the game goes on.
I'm good with that. We'll be able to watch and talk about what we're seeing from the players' perspectives. Now, one of the best players to watch is Parasite, especially in a search and destroy game mode. He seems to have so much strategy. He's the lead communicator there with Nameless as well. And the map is going to be Freight. We're just going to get right into the action from Parasite's POV. Ron, go ahead and let the players know we will not be able to join EnVy, unfortunately, so hopefully FaZe Black has hosts for games number 3 and 4. Guys, we apologize for the internet. We can't fix it. I feel powerless. However, we always have solutions here. MLG, we're going to the stream. It's Parasite from EnVy in just a moment. Boom. All right, so map Freight. EnVy versus FaZe Black. Who's got the advantage here going into it, in your opinion? Just in terms of this map playstyle, Benson. I know you said EnVy,
right?
FizzUp, S&D overall should be able to have the advantage.
So I saw a crazy clip on Reddit. I'm not sure if you saw it. I know you love browsing Reddit as much as you can on the COD thing, on the COD subreddit, I should say. FizzUp got what could only be described as the most ridiculous three-piece of mankind. He was on the attacking side, he rushed red, and rather than running into red, as most people would, and try and get that trade, you know, have a teammate with you, and then if you go down, you can trade. He just wallbanged 2 players. He instinctively, he was instinctively saying, well, on defense, normally a guy is going to go sort of up the staircase and lie, watch the door, and someone else is going to be in the corner, potentially at the top of the ladder. He just fired and killed them both, and then rushed through red as if it was just a normal thing to do.
Just
standard.
Insane.
Just because, you know, that's how Fizz does.
So where were they standing? We're on the second level? Were they bottom back door?
As you run into red, you can go up the staircase and you can kind of look out towards white in that corner, and you can also watch the red door. So
right.
he wallbanged just straight through it, killed one, and then the other guy was just on top of the little ladder that you can climb up, and you can like watch the red door in case anyone needs for a quick rush. Wallbang that 2-piece, rush through red, look towards fire, found a third. It was unreal. But I think what's really going to catch FaZe off is going to be the play style. I mean, Parasite, such a good search and destroy player. Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know why he doesn't really get as much credit. He was really given a lot of props back in Black Ops 2 for his S&D prowess. But this game, I think people have kind of not given him as much props because you tend to see Study and Nameless on this EnVy lineup just go ham in search and destroy. Study, so good with a sniper rifle. I mean, how many times have we seen him clutch with that thing? It's ridiculous. But the way that I think they're going to play it is going to be curious because I want to see if they're going to play to FizzUp strats or is FizzUp going to adapt to EnVy. Now, you may think, oh, well, there's 3 players. Surely they should adapt to, you know, Fizz should adapt to EnVy. But some of the things that FizzUp can bring to the game could be game-changing for EnVy. They could learn a lot just by playing a couple of S&Ds with Fizz.
It's very true, man. Fizz has known his stuff. He's been playing. He's been grinding out all kinds of GB tournaments. It looks like our players have loaded up once again. We will be casting from Parasite's point of view as soon as the game begins. Man, I'm wondering who's going to be picking up the snipe for EnVy. Now that Study is not doing it, that's normally a big piece of their S&D game on this map. I
mean, they may actually just not go for any sniping.
No snipe needed?
They could just be more aggressive, you know, go for the traditional kind of, you know, AR and SMG pushes, maybe an LMG or so. We've seen that come in quite a lot. Clayster was one of the original players to bring out the LMG on Freight. We've seen more and more players really start to utilize that and go for those wallbangs in towards red. Fizz can snipe. We know he can snipe. This game, I haven't really seen him snipe as much as he did on Black Ops 2, but you know, sniping to these guys. These guys are pros for reasons, and you know they can adapt to anything. So if needed, he could play that sniper role. But I just think with how good he is up close and personal and search and destroy, and you know being a tactician of the game, I really wouldn't want him sniping. I would want him, making those plays that he can make. So I think really giving him a sniper rifle would kind of deter to the victory, if you will.
All right, Ron, you're going to have to start it with my mouse on there. I apologize, my friend. But here we go. Ben, I am now on Parasite's screen. The time, 1:27 in the first round.
Okay.
Let me know if you're before or after me.
I got a couple of seconds. I'm 120 right now, so I got a couple of seconds ahead of you. But
right.
I'll try not to spoil anything for you, Chris.
I appreciate that. So it looks like off the break, Formal getting first blood. He's called out, top white, Parasite with the bomb. And let's talk a little bit about this. In the previous titles, in the previous tournaments, we've seen Merc carrying the bomb quite a bit. How frequently has Parasite been carrying the bomb for this EnVy squad from what you've seen?
I mean, it seems to be kind of like a 50-50 thing. Sometimes Merc will take it, sometimes Parasite will do it. And I think that's just going to be strategy dependent. What kind of rush they want to do, what kind of roles everyone's playing, different maps, different, strategies, etc., etc. And, both players perfectly capable of doing great objective work. And you can see that FaZe actually 2-0 already, Merc 2-0 as well. So by not giving Merc the bomb, he's able to actually play a little bit more free. I don't want to say reckless, but he's able to make those plays that he's so talented at without having to worry, I have the bomb, what if I drop the bomb? Am I going to leave the bomb in a horrible position if I die? He doesn't have that thought process in that situation, so he can just go straight for the kill.
And you got to like that positioning. Parasite not giving up the easy kill, calls it out to Merc. Merc gets the final execution. But now we're going to see Parasite and crew on defense, and looks like Paragoat wants to go challenge here at red, knowing that FizzUrp is on his team, not too afraid of the wall bangs that could have been coming through.
Yeah, he's pretty chilled out about that, and he's going to go for the MLG. So, sorry, not the MLG, the LMG.
The MLG band. This is the MLG gun.
This is the MLG gun, apparently. Yeah, he's going for the LMG, which is interesting to see on defense. Normally you see teams try and go for the wall bangs, but he's going to sponge that nade to the face, and he just slowly crawls away as if nothing ever happened.
Meanwhile, Merc is going to connect on a grenade of his own, so EnVy's got numbers here, it seems, and Parasite able to just hit the cankles there on, looks like that was Sensor, spraying to the middle, looks like did lose a player. Both of them are going to fall. Here is the kill cam. It looks like Nameless, last man standing.
Nameless all by himself. He's a player who can go clutch in these situations, trying to pick up an insane 1v3 on this map against the European team, Epsilon. So you're going to be able to go clutch now. Time's ticking, and obviously time in his favor in this situation. 20 seconds left. It's going to be FaZe that need to make the play, so he can just run this clock down.
Just run it down.
Hey.
It works out. Gets the final kill. Boom. And we're going in to round number 3. EnVy up 2-0. Nice finish there by Nameless. Good patience waiting outside of white. And that's the worst situation. When you're the last man on offense, and you got to cross that darn train tracks, you have no idea where the shots are going to come from. Nameless playing it patient and pays off. Let's see what Parasite's going with. He's going back to muzzle brake pistol. He's going to have the hybrid scope here on his Remington as well. And is that a Soul smoke grenade he's going for here?
I think that's what it looks like on my screen. It looks like they actually could just double smoke that A site and go for a quick plant. He's going to see someone using NCOG though, and tagged from the side. So FaZe getting a little bit aggressive with that first kill, but Merc does get that bomb down. So that's why he was running those smokes. They wanted to just really be aggressive on that A site, put as many smokes down as possible, make Merc's life easier. So you can see there, we're talking about who's going to be the bomb carrier for EnVyUs. Different strategies, different bomb carries.
So 2 down. Now it's all up to Merc as you just saw FizzUrp fall to Formal. 1 on 2 at least for Merc, getting tagged up already. Bomb down. Has to defend it for 22 seconds. Dito says, guys, we got this. 3 players left, and it looks like the defuse is going to be given to Formal. End of the round here. FaZe Black finally on the board. We're going into round number 4. 2-1 is the count. Can FaZe Black score on the attack?
This is a big, big round. EnVyUs obviously picked up the first attacking round of the game, and if you can win those attacking rounds, it puts you in such a good position because defense, especially on Freight, can be so simple at times if you play it well and you have good strategies. So really want to see if they can try and break out and maybe catch EnVy off with maybe a quick rush. 4-man underground rush could be possible. The way EnVy kind of set up on this map, underground push really is viable. However, it looks like they are actually going to push through red, and Parasite picks up 1. But it was a trade kill. He was going for the wallbang as well, and you see immediately Fizz just rotates around the outside, but he's been taken out. So it looks like they actually went for a very aggressive red push. But I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter what they rushed. They rushed as a team, they got the trades, and it worked out in FaZe's favor.
Yeah, Fear's the last man, or actually Fear's and Formal versus Nameless, our last man standing. Nameless
Oopie.
did get the kill on Dito. Big nade. No luck. And
I love those nades.
now you're Nameless. You got 37 seconds left here on defense. What do you do?
You need to pick. You need to pick as quickly as possible. He needs to get that defuse of the bomb, obviously. So if you can find that kill any second now, he's going to be in good stead. And there it is, top red. He's actually missed that. So now, not only is he giving his position away, well, all right, never mind. Slight work. Doesn't matter. One-on-one.
Now
but time's ticking away. I give the defuse. If I'm Nameless, I would just give the defuse. He knows he's top red. If he plays the clock, I mean, whoever he's up against is just going to check at 7 seconds.
Here comes the check. 2, 1. You're dead, Nameless. Sorry. No defuse. 2-2. FaZe Black going to be able to get the bomb down and keep it down. Nameless still hunting for that final kill. He'll never find it.
Oh,
actually, he did it at the end. I'm sorry. Nameless threw the smoke like a boss, but still, no round win. FaZe Black going to take that side. We're tied up going into round 5.
Yeah, that was really, really good. That's exactly what FaZe really needed to do in that situation. Catch EnVy off guard, and it worked really well. Nice little rush through red, a couple of traded kills, and they had that 1-man advantage, and Nameless was left with a lot of work to do and not that much time, so really, really solid play. Now EnVy is obviously going back on the attacking side. Parasite taking a lot of time. They're picking the right class for the play.
In the middle of the street, too. I was a little nervous for him.
And he's kind of rotated back as well, so maybe a bit of a lapse of communication, and that's what I'm saying. You know, are EnVy now playing to FaZe strats, or are they trying to play their own strats? We saw Parasite take the bomb the first time. Now it's going to be Merc. As well as that, you have to mention, it's a really good mental game to play with your opposition. For example, if I'm on FaZe and I kill Parasite, I'm like, hey, we got bomb down. Right. But you don't necessarily have bomb down because it could be Merc carrying the bomb. So you do actually have to force for the check as Parasite rushes straight into red, is going to pick up 1 kill, and that's good red control from EnVy. Yeah,
and Parasite has been running the bomb all 3 attacks. So
oh, Merc had it the second time.
He did have it the second time?
Yeah, Merc took it the second time for the quick A rush. They double smoked. Merc ran, got the bomb down as quickly as he possibly could, and then he was left in that 1v3. So it seems like they're switching it out maybe every round or so, but who knows? They could throw a curveball in there and give FaZe up the bomb 1 round just to really keep FaZe on the back foot.
All right, bomb going down at A now in the hands of Parasite. You're going to see he's currently 4-3 with the plant. This will be plant number 2. Dito was just called out as the last man standing. He is going to be eliminated in the 2-on-1. Merc and Parasite topping the leaderboard for EnVy. On the other side, Dito 5-4. 0-4 for Sensor, carrying in that donut into round 6. Will he get his first kill?
Yeah, never like seeing players with 0 kills, especially in Search and Destroy. And Sensor, I think he uses a lot more. I think at times he overthinks things because he uses his COD smarts a lot in Search and Destroy. I think 9 times out of 10, Sensor's that player who's going to overthink what the opposition is going to do, and then they're just not going to do what he thinks they're going to do, and he pays the price for it. I think sometimes he just needs to relax a little bit and maybe just play a little bit more relaxed.
Let the noobs come to you. Challenge hard.
Exactly. Just pick up those newbie kills. That's all you need to do.
Now, is there a player in that left train? Did Parasite see someone? That's what I'm wondering here. Looks like he's going to pull out that LMG once again. And really, this is the power position. FaZe going to get first blood. Answered back by Sensor. Sensor does get his first kill, and FaZe picks up a second. You're seeing shots going down here from Parasite on Sensor. Last man standing, and Parasite through the wall picks off Fears. Here it is one more time.
Look how casual Parasite looks. He's just like, yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
I'll just kill them all. Don't even worry about it, guys. I got this. And that's where that LMG really does come into full effect. It's such a powerful weapon. You see more and more players really use it. You know, we said before the game even started, expect to see a couple of LMGs. And Parasite, he was a bit risky really going top red because he did get picked up from there last time he went there on defensive round, took the nade and then got wallbanged. So I'm surprised FaZe weren't really looking further up there, but good stuff from Parasite picking up those kills that last round, and EnVy now 4 rounds to 2 with the advantage, and they're also going to be on the attacking side as well.
I'm trying to think back to the previous Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Was light machine gun, was any light machine gun used regularly by the pros? I honestly can't even remember.
I'm pretty sure, was it not banned?
Yeah, we probably banned it.
I think at one point I know it was 100% banned, but I can't remember. No, you never really saw it, did you? I mean, that's a good question, Puckett.
Yeah, we probably banned it. That's why. No, I remember there was Search and Destroy, and a lot of complaints because some of our top teams caught off guard on standoff with LMG spray through the walls. Anyway, I'll go back in history and one day find that clip for everyone on the esports report. In the meantime, 4-2, Parasite on your screen, still with the bomb. 32 seconds before he needs to get this bomb down. and he's going to make the move right now. Teammates going to clean up everything. He finds the final kill, just sitting there on the bomb site trying to protect it. It seems that EnVy just overwhelming their opponents, and that's just God timing. Parasite got lucky.
Yeah, he got a little bit lucky. They're a bit fortunate, but hey, kill is a kill, and it seems EnVy's strat is when they want to be aggressive on that red side, Chris is going to be the guy that's going to take that bomb. When they're going to be like truly aggressive, go for a rush plant, try and get that bomb down as quick as they can. Merc's going to be the player that's going to do it. So from everything that I've seen so far today, and also watching them in a couple of games, that seems to be the way that they kind of play the bomb. So if you're an opposite team and you know that, that's something you can always see. As soon as you see that smoke at A, 9 times out of 10, Merc's going to be running and trying to pick up that bomb. As Parasite gets a nice headshot, and before you know it, game is over. 6 rounds to 2. I thought it was going to be easy for EnVy, and they really did make it look that way. Fantastic plays from all the guys on that squad, including FaZe. I mean, 7 and 5, but hey, 7 kills, massive clutch 2 pieces in there as well. So
heck yeah, man. 8 and 3 out of Nameless, 9 and 3 out of Parasite with the 2 plants. Merc, the bomb carrier, goes even with the plant. Great game across the board for EnVy on the other side. Sensor 1 and 7, 5 and 7 out of Formal. Same with everyone else on the team. So Fears not having the best of time there in Search and Destroy, not having the worst, doing a decent job filling in, but FaZe Black now sees their series tied up. Will they be able to take Blitz? We'll find out after this. Game 3 coming up next right here on MLG.tv/COD.